Ayo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that do not know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal, and that is to learn, trade, and profit together 6 nights a week. We go live totally free right here on this YouTube channel where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and provide free lessons that are going to help you to become a better trader. My goal on each and every single one of these live streams, folks, is to provide you with lessons and education. But why should you listen to anything that I say on any of these live streams? I didn't figure any of this stuff out on my own, okay? I was taught how to trade by other professional traders. My very first job out of college in 2007 was working for a fund in New York City. Then 2008 happened, the Great Recession, the housing market crisis. It was during that time I actually received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before any of that was possible, I first had to go through an intensive training program. I had access to some of the top trading tools available, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders. And that is exactly what the True Trading Group platform is based on now here today. If you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. Take a minute right now, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this stream on your own social media. Let's educate as many retail traders as we possibly can. Today's live stream is going to go down as follows. We finished the week with a bang, RGC. Over 30% gain on RGC today. That was a big runner earlier in the day today. That's where I made the bulk of my profits. Had made a little bit of money on SPRT. I'm still in a little piece of that position. We're going to go over. We're going to recap the week. We're going to recap the trading day, a strong finish to the week, and then the overall markets. Big bounce back day today in the markets because of some dovish comments coming out of a specific Fed member. So we're going to break down what do we learn here this week. What can we use from this week to help us make money next week? We're going to talk all about that right here on this live stream. Before I get things started, folks, we're going to start the live stream off with a 20-minute blanket open floor Q&A session. We're going to give some time for people to log on and join us. I know it's Friday. I won't keep you long, I promise, but the information I'm going to share with you on this live can help you make money tomorrow. Can help you make money next week. Probably whatever it is that you're doing right now may not be able to say the same. Okay? So, guys, listen up, listen good. We're about to start that Q&A. I want you guys to start typing your questions right in chat right now. All right? There's no such thing as a stupid question. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Okay? Just type your questions right in chat right now, and let's go ahead and begin that Q&A. Like, I have one good week, discipline and rules, then I get stupid. Am I allergic to success? Reggie, I got to tell you, brother, this is those type of things. What you're struggling with right now is what it makes the difference between a trader failing or a trader succeeding. And you really have to take a step back and really have a one-on-one moment with yourself. If that is what you are struggling with, it's not a matter of are you a good trader or not. You can make money trading. You have successful weeks when you follow your rules and you stay disciplined. Then you have bad weeks when you do stupid things, right? And you break your rules and you break your discipline, you break your risk management. You've got to take a step back and really have a serious talk with yourself and understand that if you do not stay disciplined, if you do not stick to your rules, you're going to fail. So it becomes a matter of how bad do you want this? How bad do you want to succeed? How bad do you want to become consistently profitable? Because the point in which you're at right now, Reggie, then in your career is the breaking point. And in order, I can tell people, guys, do this, don't do this. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's up to you to actually follow these rules that we set for ourselves. The thing about trading is that we don't have an authoritative figure, a boss, to tell us, don't do that, do this, you're doing this wrong, do it this way instead. We don't have that. We are our boss. We are the authoritative figure, which is why being part of a community And a family like True Trading Group is very important because we hold each other accountable. Each and every single day, my members and I, we hold each other accountable, and we help each other get through mental battles and struggles that you go through as a trader. It's important to have that support staff. But if you cannot get it under control, you cannot get the discipline, you're going to fail. And I think once you come to that realization and you get real serious with yourself for a second, that can help you stay within your rules and stay within your discipline. One piece of advice that I will give you that has worked for me when I had mental hurdles that I had to overcome was, and this might sound silly to some people, but this worked for me, where what I would do, whatever the mental thing is that I have to overcome, I would write it down on a notebook. And I would have that notebook right on my desk. Every single morning, when I would sit down at my desk, I would pick up that notebook and I would read those, whatever the rule is or whatever I need to do, whatever it is I need to not do. I would read it to myself, but I would read it out loud. The out loud part is the most important. And again, this may sound silly, but whatever, it worked for me. What I do, guys, I've been doing this for 17 years now. So what I like to do with our members is every single thing that I've experienced throughout my 17 years, and believe me, it's everything. There's not a single thing any one of you are going through right now that I have not gone through myself. And what I do is I look back and say, what were things throughout my career that helped me? That's how I kind of break things down, and I do these lessons and I implement these rules and these strategies for all of our members, because these are things that helped me. And part of that aspect of trading where you don't have a boss or an authoritative figure to tell you what to do, this is why I think reading out loud the rules is very important, because even though it's your own voice, you're hearing a voice tell you what to do. And I think there's something to be said for that within like our human brain to help us stay disciplined and to follow those rules. It's one thing to just read it to yourself, but to read it out loud, you're telling yourself to do this or to not do this. And again, call me crazy, call me silly, whatever. It worked for me. And I've had a lot of our other members kind of do that as well, reading it out loud. And some of our members have been having success with that when it comes to overcoming some of those mental hurdles. So maybe give that a try, Reggie. Maybe give that a try. Write that down, read it out loud to yourself every day, and then even go as far as even making little notes, like a short version of it, and put it on like a little sticky note and paste it to the bottom of your computer monitor. So every single day, constantly, nonstop, you are reminded about this rule, about whatever it is that you're breaking. Okay. And that could be a way to help your brain kind of shift to stop breaking those rules. Because when you do stay disciplined, you have success. All right. So hopefully, Reg, that helps, my man. Have a good weekend too. Is there any ways to identify and avoid bull traps and bear traps? Stay away from high the days and low the days. That's my biggest piece of advice to you. Stay away from an aggressive style of trading. So, what I don't like to do, and something you probably will never see me do, is to short a stock at the low of the day and buy a stock at the high of the day. So I'm a conservative style trader. Aggressive style traders, they're going to tend to get caught in bear traps and bull traps far more often than conservative style traders. Because first of all, let me explain conservative versus aggressive for those that are new and maybe don't know. Has nothing to do with position size. You can trade with a $500 account and be aggressive. I can trade with a $1 million account and be conservative. Okay, has nothing to do with your position size at all whatsoever. It has everything to do with where you enter setups. Okay, example. Conservative style traders like to buy pullbacks into support levels. Aggressive style traders like to buy breakouts through resistance levels. Okay. And the flip side, if you were shorting a stock, conservative style traders will short bounces into resistance. Aggressive style traders will short breaks through support. Because of that, the aggressive style trader is always going to enter trades much further away from their stop loss than a conservative style trader. That allows a conservative style trader to actually take a bigger position size because they're closer to their stop loss. You also run the risk of, as the aggressive trader, getting really caught in failed breakouts, or like a bull trap or a bear trap, where it looks like we're breaking through the high of the day, and then all of a sudden you get this flush, and you're like, what the hell just happened? That was a bull trap. There's no way for you to predict that. Believe me, Tabby, if there was a way to predict that, I'd be a trillionaire by now. All you can do is play the probabilities of these different setups and put yourself in the best possible scenarios. That's what trading is all about, right? That's what it's all about. So I like to implement a conservative style of trading where I can enter my trades much closer to my stop losses and be comfortable and be patient and be non-active when a stock is breaking through a level because I'm already in the position. A lot of people struggle with conservative entries because they can't fathom buying a stock as it's going down. Like, inexperienced traders have a very difficult time buying pullbacks. They like to wait for breakouts so they can then buy as the stock is going up. But if you buy as the stock is going up, well, guess what? Stocks don't go up in straight lines. They go up, they go down, they pull back, they go back up, they go. And if you're buying on the big up move, chances are you're going to deal with a little bit of a pullback or a little bit of a zigzag. And inexperienced traders get very uncomfortable when that type of price action appears. So the conservative style entry, in my opinion, is more beneficial. It's more advantageous. It really does depend, though, on your personality. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with aggressive style trading. There are pros and cons of both styles. The pro and cons of conservative: the pro, you're going to be able to control your risk a lot easier. You're also going to be able to keep emotions at bay a lot easier, which is going to allow you to also then get bigger position size because you're closer to your stop loss. The con of a conservative style is that you're going to miss moves sometimes. You know, like my biggest problem is sometimes I miss a trade because I never got my entry into my pullback zone and the stock had so much momentum, it just kept on going. That's the con. The aggressive style, the pro, is you're rarely going to miss a move because you're always buying as it's breaking out and you don't mind chasing the stock higher. So when the stock does keep going, you'll be in it. The con of the aggressive style is that you are buying much further away from the stop loss. So your position size is going to typically tend to have to be lower than the conservative style entry. Therefore, you're not going to be able to control your risk as much because you're further away from your stop loss. And you're going to have to deal with emotions a lot more. Because if you're buying that breakout, you're going to have to deal most likely with that pullback where you're going to be down on that position from your entry because you're buying it high, and then you might get a little quick pullback or a little jig-jag that's going to mess up, it's going to mess and play with your emotions. So again, there's pros and cons of each style. It's a matter of personal preference. I'm not saying aggressive is wrong. It's not wrong. It's just a different style. I implement conservative. All right, pros and cons of each. Personal preference, folks. I hope that helps, Tabby. Good question, though. Next. Made money on SPY because of your advice. Just found your channel. Great technical advice. Boom. Colin, great job, man. Really great job. I love it. I love it. Nicely done. Nicely done. Congrats. Like, with a small account under PDT rule, would you recommend low-cost options to start to build up? Yes. I think that even better, Thomas, a cash account if you can. A cash account if you can. Depends on how small your account is. If you got like $100 or $200 account, it's going to be difficult for you to use a cash account. But if you got like $1,000 or $2,000 in your account, cash account could be just fine for you to get yourself started trading options. A lot of our members inside of True Trading Group, a lot of our members inside of True Trading Group start with smaller accounts, and options is a fantastic way for them to grow and to build on those small accounts. The thing that I will kind of caution you with, though, is that options are a lot more risky than stocks. They're way more volatile. You get much bigger price swings And there are a lot more other factors that affect the price of an option contract that then affect the price of a stock. Many more factors. You have time decay, you have delta, you have all these different theta, which would be the time decay. You have all these different factors that affect the price of an option contract more than just the stock going up or down. So I advise everyone that joins True Trading Group, if you guys are new to trading options, I advise you all, you have to go through the option courses first and foremost. You don't have to do the advanced courses because the advanced courses, they cover straddles, strangles, debit spreads, credit spreads, condors, butterflies. You don't have to worry about that. But at least go through the intro to options, which teaches you like call and put buying, and then start trading options on the simulator. Okay, start trading options on the simulator so that you get a feel for the risk. You get a feel for the volatility, because the biggest mistake that inexperienced traders make is when they start trading options, they don't realize the risk they're actually taking, and they get too much position size. The trade doesn't work out. They get their legs cut off. Okay, we want to avoid any of those scenarios at all costs for any trader, but it's even more important for those of you that have a small account, because you can't afford a huge loss and a blunder like that because your account is very small. Now, if I did something crazy and I took a huge hit one day, I'm still fine. I have a very large account, but still, regardless of the size of your account, you don't ever want to get your legs chopped off. You want to make sure that you understand your risk, you stay disciplined, you keep your position size in line with your risk tolerance, and you stay disciplined. But trading options is a great way for you to grow your small account. It's a very common misconception that you need to have tens of thousands of dollars in your account in order to make money trading. It's simply just not true. And if you guys don't believe me, just watch this. Guys, my TTG family members, if you are a member of TTG, if you started with less than $1,000 in your account, do me a favor, comment in chat right now. Tell me how much you started with. Let me know where you are now today. Just for those of you, just for our viewers that are maybe watching the live stream that maybe have a small account, they think maybe this is not for them because they don't have thousands of dollars. Guys, just sound off in chat. Let those people know that, with just a couple $100 that they can do this. Oh, CV, that's plenty. CV goes, hi, my name is Chris. I would like to start with 5K. That is absolutely plenty to start with, CV. Texas Trader started with just $2,000. Diane Fig started with $100, brought it up to 5K. Paulie says you can do it with a small account if you have a plan and the education. Amen to that, Paulie. Jan G, first week, okay, with a $500 account. You've got DRD, $300. Bruce Sears, $500. Cyopolis, $270. John Bean started with just $150. He's now at $4,000. Okay, B Patience started with $400, is now at $1,000. Walter Thomas started with True Trading Group last August with $500. That is 1 year ago. Walter Thomas is on his 1 year anniversary with True Trading Group and is now up $30,000 in realized gains, starting with a $500 account exactly 1 year ago here today. That's absolutely incredible. Jamie started with $100, is now at $300 in just 1 week. Boss Nation started with $2,000. They're now at $4,000. Okay, so you guys are seeing here that you don't need to have tens of thousands of dollars in your account to make money. It's just simply not true. Okay, just simply not true. Hi, guys. Keep typing your questions right in chat. I am here for you. Type away, type away, type away. Marcos, I haven't followed an alert all week and still made money. It's a beautiful thing when you can make good money with your own setups that I've learned from you guys and implement your own style. Yes! Yes, Marcos. Yes. That, my friend, is what it's all about. That is what True Trading Group is about. That is my goal. That's our goal at True Trading Group, is to teach our members how to fish. That makes me more excited. I'm happier when members make money trading their own setups and their own ideas than when they follow one of my trades or one of another moderator's trade, because that's the goal. The goal is for you guys to become self-sufficient, right? I don't want you to have to rely on me or have to rely on any one of our other 7 pro trader moderators that are in chat calling out trades. I don't want you to have to rely on us. You want to follow our trades? Great. You can absolutely do so. A lot of people do. We talk to you on the microphone during the day in chat so that, I tell people what I'm going to do before I actually do it. So like I come on the microphone, I'm like, hey guys, I'm looking like RGC today. I came on the microphone. I said, hey guys, I'm liking this RGC. I'm going to get long here. My stop loss is going to be down around $17. I come on the microphone and I tell everybody this before I actually enter the trade, so that if you would like to follow me, you can absolutely follow me in all of my trades. But the goal is to teach you how to fish. If you guys are solely reliant on me or one of the other moderators to make money trading, that's a problem. And why is it a problem? Because what happens if, God forbid, something happens to me 2 years from now and I'm not here to trade anymore? Are you just going to stop making money? It's a somber thing to think about, but let's talk real for a second. Are you just going to stop making money if something like that happens? No, that's insane. I want you to be able to take the education, that the same education that I was taught when I worked at the fund. This is how I learned. Again, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. This is what I was taught. I'm taking that and I'm teaching it to you. So you could one day become a self-sufficient trader so that you can identify your own trade opportunities just like Marcos. Great job, man. Super proud of you, bro. Congrats. In my trades, I notice I pull the trigger early with a small profit, but could be higher profit. What am I doing wrong? When you say you pull the trigger early, I'm not sure if you mean you enter too early or if you exit too early. I'm assuming you mean you pull the trigger exiting too early, because then you said with a small profit. So if you're exiting your trades too soon, what is most likely happening is it could be actually a fear of losing, which is why you're actually taking profits too soon, because when the stock goes up, you're cool. As soon as it starts to go down, you start to freak out. Very common thing with amateur traders, where they're very comfortable when they see green candles. They immediately get very uncomfortable when they see red candles. You have to understand that that's what stocks do. They make red and green candles. Okay. And you can still have a lot of red candles while a stock is still going higher. My advice to people that really struggle with selling too soon, first and foremost, DRD, you got to make sure you're tier trading. You're using the tier trading method. You didn't mention that on your comment. So I'm not sure if you are a member or if you're new to the live stream, but you got to make sure you're tier trading. So tier trading is a strategy I learned when I was working at the fund. I've tweaked it a little bit so it applies to my retail trading. And it's designed to help you stay in winning trades longer. It's also designed to help keep losing trades small. The concept is that you're going to sell pieces of your position as the stock works in your favor and as the stock approaches and reaches profit targets. By doing that, it should become easier for you to hold during pullbacks, knowing you've already taken pieces of profit off on the table, so that when you do get a pullback, it's easier for you to hold onto that position to see if the uptrend then continues. That's number one. The tier trading strategy is something that is a complete game changer for traders. I guarantee you, once you learn how to tier trade, you are never going to want to trade any other way. My TT fam, if you guys agree with me, if you guys think if the tier trading strategy that you've learned from True Trading Group, if it's made you a better trader, go ahead, type the number 1 in chat right now. Go ahead, type the number 1 in chat. If the tier trading strategy has helped you to become a better trader, you guys can go ahead right now and type the number 1. It's so important that I've actually, one entire course in our curriculum is dedicated to the tier trading strategy, the tier trading system. I promise you're never going to want to trade any other way. You see the amount of people that are typing the number 1 in chat. These are all members that are becoming better traders literally because of the tier trading method. So that's number 1. Number 2, something that you can try, and I don't want you to stay like this forever, but this is a little exercise you can do to help you overcome this. But again, I don't want you to stay doing this forever. Once you reach profit target number 1 in the tier trading strategy and you sell 25% of your position, move your stop loss up to break even. Because if the root cause of you exiting winning trades too soon is in fact a fear of losing, and let's say you're in a trade, you're up $200 and all of a sudden the stock pulls back. Now you're only up 100. You're like, you know what? $100, it's better than nothing. Let me just take it. That's what traders say to themselves, right? So what I would say is once you take your first profit, move your stop loss to break even, because now what have we just done? We have completely removed the possibility of you losing money on this trade. There's no way you can lose. You're either going to be break even or you're going to come out with a small profit. Either way, worst case scenario, you get stopped out on the rest of your position. You're still not losing money. So hopefully by us doing that, that removes the fear of losing, which allows you to stay in the trade a little bit longer. So these are a couple of things that you can think about that hopefully can be useful and helpful to you. When can you become a self-sufficient trader? I assume you're asking when can you become a full-time trader? Because you can become a self-sufficient trader a lot sooner than a full-time trader. And there's a difference. A self-sufficient trader does not need to be a full-time trader, but a full-time trader needs to be a self-sufficient trader. So you could trade part-time and still be self-sufficient. Self-sufficient means that you are not relying on other people's trade ideas. You are able to identify opportunities and trade ideas on your own with your own analysis, and you're able to execute and profit from them. That's being self-sufficient. You could become a self-sufficient trader in just a few months, with the right education, going through the right, all of our courses, attending, private study groups, going through the video libraries, attending workshops. You can become self-sufficient within a few months. A lot of our members have become self-sufficient. And here, let's do this again. Guys, my THC fam, if you're making money on your own trade ideas, type the number 1 in chat right now. If you are making money trading your own ideas, type the number 1 in chat right now. Okay. So you're about to see how many of my THC members are now able to identify their own setups because of what they have learned in True Trading Group. Again, you guys have to understand the courses, the education that I give you, it's the same stuff I learned when I worked at the hedge fund. So you're learning what I learned. You're smart people. It's not, all you need is someone just to teach you the right information. That's all it is. Right. And listen, I'm not saying trading is a get rich quick scheme. I'm not saying it's easy. You're going to have to put some work into it. You're going to have to actually learn a new skill. It takes dedication. It takes motivation. But that's same thing with anything in life. You want to become good at anything, any other skill. You want to become an excellent jump roper. You're going to have to jump rope your little ass off if you want to become an expert jump roper, right? It doesn't matter what you're doing. You're going to have to practice at it and work at it to become the best. Trading is no different. Trading is no different. Becoming a full-time trader, though, is a little bit different, right? Because you could be self-sufficient, but I would suggest that people don't quit their job to trade full-time until you have at least proven yourself consistently profitable for 1 year. At least for 1 year. And the reason why you need to be consistently profitable for at least 1 year, you want to make sure that you are profitable in various market environments. Worst case scenario that can happen, the markets are, chugging higher, you're making money, then all of a sudden that sector of the market cools off, or the markets start going down, and all of a sudden you can't make money. I'll give you a real life example of this. Bitcoin. When Bitcoin first made its run, not this recent run to 60, when it made its first run to 20 a few years ago, right? I can't tell you how many people came up to me and were like, "Oh, I'm such a great trader." And they were like, my friends were like, they bust my balls because they know I'm a trader. They know I'm in the markets and they know that I'm a professional. And they would say, oh, look how much money I made. Who's the pro trader now? Who's the pro trader now? And Bitcoin's at 15,000, 16,000. And then we're pushing up towards 20,000. I'm sitting there, I'm telling all my friends, I'm like, guys, sell it. Sell it, sell it. They're like, no, man, no, you know what you're talking about. During that environment, all you needed to do was just be in Bitcoin. That's it. There was no trading skill required. It would just be in it. And it just went straight up. So everyone's making money when it's just going straight up. But then what happened? Bitcoin stopped going up. It went all the way back down to 3,000. Real life example. A friend of mine calls me up one day and he's busting my balls about with Bitcoin. He was up $300,000 on his Bitcoin position when it was rallying up towards 20,000. I begged him to take profit. Of course he didn't. So what happened? Bitcoin starts to pull back. What does he do? He starts continuing to buy because he's bought every other time Bitcoin would go down. He kept buying. And then what happened? Bitcoin went all the way back down to 3,000. And not only did he lose all of the $300,000 in profit that he was up, but he actually went so far to lose an additional $75,000. So he was up 300,000 and then finished down 75,000. Needless to say, 2 or 3 months go by, and this is right after I got the phone call, hey, I'm up 300K, who's the professional trader now? Then all of a sudden, 3 months later, it's, hey man, I really need your help. I lost everything. You have to make sure that you can make money in multiple and various market environments. You can't just make money when things are going up and then all of a sudden lose everything when things are going down. Because if you're a full-time trader and you're relying on trading income to pay your bills, you have to have a level of consistency in your trading. You also can't 1 month make $50,000 and the next month make 1,000. And the next month make 8,000, and the next month lose 30,000, and the next month make 10,000. And then, because how do you know what lifestyle you can afford at that point? You want to get to a point where you can say to yourself, I know that I have the ability to make X every month, and that'll cover all of my bills. And anything over that is gravy. Great. I'm confident enough in my ability. I've proven that consistency of over the course of a year. I'm ready to trade full time. It's very different than just being self-sufficient. All right. I'll take one more question, guys, and then we're going to dive in. All right. One more question. We'll dive in. How can you tell the difference between healthy pullback and stock getting ready to tank, even if there's volume? Well, Joseph, volume has everything to do with your question. Making the distinction between just a pullback, which is buyable, and a sell-off, which is, hey, let's back up here. Don't try to catch a falling knife. Volume has everything to do with that. Identifying buyable pullbacks, the key is while the stock is moving higher, so before you experience the pullback, right? Before you experience the pullback, you want to make sure the volume while the stock is moving higher is increasing steadily. So as the stock gets to higher prices, more and more people are buying, which is causing the volume in that stock to increase more and more and more and more as time goes on. When the stock then starts to pull itself back in, you want to see the exact opposite. You want to see volume decreasing. So which means as the price goes lower, less and less people are willing to sell it. That's a good indication that this may be a buyable pullback instead of the stock getting ready to tank. It's the opposite when a stock is experiencing heavy selling pressure. Heavy selling pressure, you're going to see the volume actually increasing while the price of the stock is going down, because as the price goes down, more people are worried that it's going to keep going down, so they sell. And then that stock goes lower, more people get scared, they sell. And all of a sudden you get this wave of selling where selling begets more selling. And that's when you get heavy selling pressure to the downside as volume increases as the stock pulls back. Those are pullbacks you're going to want to stay away from, because those are the ones that have the most tendency to tank and not just be a little buyable pullback and the stock continues higher. So volume has everything to do with that. Okay. And of course, you don't want to just blindly buy those pullbacks. You want to identify areas of support. For that, we use our professional technical analysis that we learn in all of the courses to say, where are multiple support indicators? I don't just buy based off of one indicator. There is not one indicator that works more than all of the others or that's better than all of the others. The key to professional technical analysis is understanding how multiple indicators work in conjunction with one another. And I will use multiple indicators to give me the same signal, whether it's 3 indicators or 4 indicators that are giving me the same signal and the same support level. And then I'll look for that price action with the volume that we just spoke about to identify those buyable pullbacks and identify what is a support level or what I call a buying zone. And that's where I look to then take my positions as a conservative style trader, which is what we talked about earlier. Okay, so that just about wraps it up for the Q&A. Great job, guys. Excellent questions. You all are the best. Thanks for asking all those questions, all of you that participated in that. It's very helpful for all of our viewers when you guys ask those questions. Believe me, if you have a question, other viewers on this live have the same one. So listen, for those of you that are not members of True Trading Group, if I did not answer your question, if we missed it tonight, don't worry about it. I do this 6 nights a week. So just make sure you click the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell icon. Never miss one of these live streams. I'll grab your question maybe next time. Speaking of new people, let's see what we're working with here, guys. Let's see what we're working with. I want to see how many people are brand new. Guys, do me a favor. Type the number 1 in chat if this is your very first live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group. Go ahead. Type the number 1 in chat right now. Yo, Byron, what's up? Hey, Byron, when are you going to become a member, bro? I'm waiting on you, Byron. I'm calling you out, man. We got Steve Santos, Mustache Dave. We got David McAllister. We got Norman, the Buddy. Nice. Distant just joined yesterday. Welcome. We got Brian, Benny Louie. We got Old Bastard, Gabrielle Blankenship. Nice. Byron goes soon, man. Byron, I look forward to it, brother. When you do join, make sure you message me in chat. All right, beautiful, guys. So we got a bunch of people that are typing away here. A bunch of people that are typing away here that are new. Nice. JC Thomas just joined last week. Welcome to the family. Jenny, it's my pleasure. I love you too. Jenny goes, we love you, Mike. Thank you again for every day being here with us at TTG. Jenny, there's nowhere else I would rather be. Believe me. Love you guys. All right. So gang, listen up. Those of you that are typing the number 1 in chat, understand True Trading Group is the fastest growing and highest rated premium educational platform for traders that is all about results because frankly, results matter. We help traders reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable by combining top-notch education, premium tools from companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, Trade Ideas. We're a community of traders that all share the same goal. That's to learn, trade, and profit together. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know we've been walking the price of our membership up towards $2,000 and eventually over $2K by moving the price up a couple of bucks every single day until we get to the $2,000 mark. A 1-year membership to TTG, it's normally $2,212, but from now until Sunday at midnight Pacific, you can save 42%, brings the price of your membership all the way down to just $1,272. And get this, you are all welcome. Everyone can say, thank you, Adam. Adam was able to get, like I said, we've had a really hard time getting the free electronics lately. Like you see the last couple of days, we had no laptops available to give anybody. We had completely sold out of laptops these last couple of days. We're unable to get our hands on more. Adam was able to lock up 50 laptops for the next 50 people to join True Trading Group between now and Sunday at midnight. So the next 50 people that join TTG between now and Sunday at midnight will get themselves a brand new free laptop. It's going to be either an Asus, Acer, HP, or Dell laptop. It's totally free. We even cover the shipping cost. We do also ship globally. We have members in TTG literally all over the globe in all different hemispheres. Okay, it's our gift to you for joining the TTG family. You guys just have to use the coupon code TTG121. That's it. Use that coupon code. You'll get the 42% discount. Guys, it brings the membership down to less than a cup of coffee a day. I literally paid more money for this coffee than it would cost you to be a member of True Trading Group each day. It comes out to like $3.50 a day. My coffee is like $4.50. It's ridiculous. It's literally less than a cup of coffee a day to be a member at True Trading Group. Okay, so you can use coupon code TTG121, get the 42% discount and the brand new free laptop for the next 50 people that become a member. I want you to think of TTG as the Netflix of trading communities because you pay one price and you get access to literally every single thing that we have. Okay, your membership includes all of our curriculum. It's all the courses. Remember, this is a simplified version of the stuff I learned working at the hedge fund. It's a 17-course curriculum. You get all of them. Okay, there are no special VIP pro courses that will cost you more money. You get access to every single course as a member of True Trading Group. There's beginner and foundation courses. Then there's advanced courses. There's also courses on options, trader psychology, swing trading, crypto, you name it, we've got it. all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. You're also going to get our Benzinga Pro real-time news feed, which gives you breaking up to the second news alerts, just like the pros on Wall Street use, just like the computer algorithms use. You're going to get news as soon as it crosses the wire without delay. That is an invaluable tool that's included free with your membership. You're also going to be able to use Quote Media's full book level 2, which shows you all the market maker depth inside of level 2, not just the ones your broker shows you. You're also then going to be able to use TradingView's premium charting software. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. Again, you don't pay anything extra for any of this stuff. It's all included in your membership. We also have a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. Use the sim, please. Seriously, a lot of traders lose money when they first get started because they don't know what they're doing. Please use the simulator, work out the kinks, prove you can make money on that first before you start risking your hard-earned cash. Okay, of course, you'll also then be getting our Trade Ideas scanner. This is the industry standard, guys. Okay, your Trade Ideas scanner that you're going to get with TTG, it's going to show you stocks that make new highs, new lows, have a surge in volume. The scanner is broken down between small cap, mid cap, and large cap. So whatever you trade, we can make sure that you are always focused on the hottest stocks during the day, the ones that are going to give you the best chance to profit. Then, of course, access to our chat room where the moderators and I share our screen. We're live on the microphone, calling out our trades in advance, identifying opportunities. Guys, I literally come on the microphone and I tell you what stock I'm about to buy, at what price, where my stop loss is, and where my take profits are before I enter the trade. And my TTG members, you guys can just do me a favor, just type true or false if that statement I just said is accurate. Okay. And like I said, we're with you guys all day long. You know, the moderators are there in TTG's chat from pre-market well until the after hours, identifying opportunities and answering questions. We also do live workshops. We have well over an 80% win rate inside of chat. We're fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website that tracks all of our moderators' trades, so you can see exactly what we're doing and how we've been performing. We also do one-on-one mentorship programs with our lifetime members. We do small private study groups. These small private study groups are a game changer for people, folks. This is your chance to get individualized attention from a TTG mod, ask questions, go over lessons and topics that you need help with to really help speed up that learning curve. Then we do a lot of fun stuff too. We do like a lot of giveaways with members. You know, like here, we're giving away a laptop just for new members, but our current members, every time TTG gets 300 new members, we actually give away a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash. It's up to the member that wins the raffle. It's up to them. They choose cash or the car. Okay. Just something fun that we like to do with all of our members. And you get access to literally all of that for one price, $1,272 for the entire year. And the next 50 people to use coupon code TTG121 will not only get the 42% discount, but you're also going to get yourself the brand new free laptop. You actually have to enter the coupon code TTG121 on the checkout page and then click apply code. That is how you'll get the 42% discount, like you can see being done on the screen right now. You'll know you're getting one of the 50 laptops because in the checkout cart, you'll see the laptop. If you see a laptop, that means we're good. That means you're getting a laptop. If you don't see the laptop, that means we've completely sold out. Okay. We also offer a money-back guarantee at TTG, folks. That is how much I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is. Each and every single day, I put my money where my mouth is. I'm so confident that if you put in a little bit of effort that this can work for you, because we surveyed our members in the first week of July. Over 80% of our members are making money and becoming better traders. And that is why I am able to offer you a money-back guarantee with comfort, ease, and confidence. You guys don't believe me? Watch this. My TTG fam, if you are making money, flat out, are you making money and becoming a better trader? Type the number 1 in chat right now. Now, anyone that's not a member, my advice to you is to watch and see how many number 1s come flying across the screen right now, because these are going to be your TTG members that are telling you, I'm making money, I'm becoming a better trader. If they can do it, so can you. Guys, there's no difference between these people typing the number 1 and you. The only difference is they're typing the number 1 and you're not. They found True Trading Group the same way you did, and that's a live stream. They joined, they got their money back guarantee, but now they're making money and they're becoming better traders. So here's the deal. The reason I can offer you this money back guarantee is because of all these people. Type the number 1 in chat. If all my members were losing money, I would be a complete idiot to offer you a money back guarantee. So here's the deal. If you are willing to do 3 things, go through all our courses, pass our quizzes, attend 1 private study group. That's it. Do those 3 things. If you do those 3 things and still do not make back your membership fee, which is $1,272, if you don't make that back at least once during your membership, I'll give you a full refund. I will send you back all of your money. I'm not kidding. Everything I'm saying to you is on the website, so you know you're getting exactly what I'm telling you now. You just have to use coupon code TTG121, 42% discount, brand new laptop, totally free. Maybe your kid needs a laptop for school. Maybe you're going to use it to trade on. Maybe your spouse needs it for work, whatever. It's yours free. All right. And you guys get that money back guarantee as well. What's the worst case scenario? You join TTG, you don't make back your membership fee. I give you your money back and you got a free laptop in the meantime. You don't have to give me the laptop back. It's yours. Okay. Best case scenario, you join, you get a free laptop, you become a consistently profitable trader and reach financial goals you never thought were possible. So weigh the risk reward. Again, guys, use coupon code TTG121 to get that 42% discount, free laptop, money back guarantee. You actually have to type that coupon code in and click apply code though. All right. So there we have it. All right, guys. With that being said, let's move on. Oh, Michael, what's up, man? Michael, welcome to the TTG family. Everyone, welcome Michael, the newest and latest member of the TTG family. Everyone, welcome Michael. That means we have 49 laptops left. 49 laptops left. You just have to use coupon code TTG121. This offer is good until Sunday at midnight Pacific. Sunday at midnight, guys. That's it. No more 1272 price point and no more laptops. That's it. You have until Sunday at midnight. We got 49 of those laptops left. Coupon code TTG121. All right. Now, let's move on to the lessons on the day. All right, the lessons on the day. We're going to talk about the 35% gain, I think it was, on RGC. Or 31 or 35%, I forgot, 31 or 35% gain on RGC. This was a big one. All right, so we're going to recap the RGC trade. Then we're going to talk about the SPY a little bit. And we'll talk about what did we learn this week that we can take into next week to figure out, how can we take what we learned this week and implement that to make money next week. All right, that's what we're going to talk about here today on this live. All right, so let's go over to the charts. Let's talk about RGC first. Sorry about that. That was my camera, not my screen share. The first thing that I want you all to understand is that RGC was an extremely high volatile trade. This is not a trade that I would ever recommend inexperienced traders trade. Okay. Like if you're a newbie, I should say, like a complete newbie, you want to stay away from trades like this. Inside of True Trading Group, we identify and label all of the trade alerts that our moderators send out during the day. We label them as novice, intermediate, and advanced. The reason why we label all of our trade alerts as novice, intermediate, and advanced is so that all of our members understand the volatility of the trade the moderator is entering. Each trade is not created equal. Some trades are way more volatile than others, and newbie traders may not really understand that sometimes. They end up getting too much position size, and then that's when they get their legs chopped off. Okay, so for that reason, our trade alert system is labeled novice, intermediate, advanced, and all that means is volatility, risk. Okay. So when I traded RGC, my trade alert was an advanced trade alert because of how fast this stock was moving. The fact that this stock was halting, all of that creates immense volatility and more risk. and more risk. No, is it Byron? Is that Byron front? Yes. Byron Glapsby. Yes. Yes, Byron, my man. Everybody welcome Byron. See, Byron, I just needed to push you, bro. I just need to you needed like a little nudge. I just had to like call you out a little bit, like embarrass you a little bit on the come on, Brian. Come on, Byron. Guys, everybody welcome Byron to the TTG family. Byron, welcome, man. I've seen you on the live stream lately, the last couple of lives. So glad to have you part of the group, man. Welcome. Looking forward to trading with you. Guys, that means we now have 48 laptops left, okay? That means we have 48 laptops left. You just have to use the coupon code TTG121 and you'll get a 42% discount and the brand new laptop. There's 48 of them left. Sounds like a lot. Guarantee you by Sunday they're gone. Okay, guarantee you by Sunday they're gone. All right. So again, RGC, Advanced Trade Alert. But even if you're a complete newbie, doesn't mean we can't learn from this. So let's talk about this because the whole concept where I got this trade idea from with RGC actually has everything to do with the prior all-time high. So if we go to the daily chart, this is a recent IPO. Okay, this is a recent IPO. And when I draw a line, okay, if I draw a line across that previous IPO high, which was the all-time high, there was your previous all-time high, which was the high of the day from its IPO, right? There it is. Okay, we broke through that today. And now I'm going to take you over to a 3-minute chart. And what I want you all to look at, what I want you all to notice, and I'll make this line a little bit thicker. I'll make this line a little bit thicker for those of you that are maybe looking at this on a smaller screen. Okay, there's that white line. That white line I just drew on your screen. That, my friends, was the previous all-time high of the stock. What you will notice is that we halted. I'm going to move this line just so I can show you something. I'm going to move this line briefly. We're just going to move it. I want you to see these dashes. You see these little dashes right here? For those of you that are new, those dashes mean the stock is halted. The stock halts for volatility. Okay, so if the stock moves too far, too fast, the circuit breakers trigger. Okay, the circuit breakers trigger. They pause trading in the stock to allow for market makers to catch up to the order flow, and then they reopen the stock for trading a couple minutes later. When you have halts, okay, pay very close attention to the prices of which a stock halts, because oftentimes those halt prices can act as support or resistance levels. So we halted directly at the previous all-time high. Oops, let me redraw this. Okay, so you'll see, let me move this. There we go. Okay, there's your previous all-time high, right? We halted right at that level. Let me go back, zoom this in so you guys can see. We halted right at that level. Then we gapped up off the trading halt. We halted a bunch more times. Then the stock pulled all the way back in, and look what happened. That previous all-time high, which is also a prior halt price, just held support beautifully, and then the stock starts to push higher. But now what I start to notice here is now while the stock is pushing higher, right? While the stock is pushing higher, the volume on this is actually getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That was a good sign to me, and I came on the microphone in chat at this exact moment. Again, guys, true or false, I came on the microphone and I said to everybody, guys, I'm going to take a shot at RGC here, very high volatile trade. Okay, make sure you guys have hotkeys. Make sure that you're position sized accordingly. I'm taking a shot at this right here. My stop loss is going to be at around $17. Again, my members, true or false, that's exactly what I said on the microphone. And right here, I took a shot long that RGC right around 1950, and then we got this massive breakout move, and the rest is history. Just a beautiful breakout move. You'll see the volume just continued increasing, right? just volume continued increasing. All right. Continued increasing volume as the stock extends up to new highs, and we just start ripping profits off the table. Okay. We just literally start ripping profits off the table. Okay. This was an absolute monster. Okay. This was an absolute monster. I'll give you guys my exact timestamps on this. Long at $19.42. We then took profits at $21.70, $22.65. Top take profit $25.54. Okay, $25.54 right before that halt. And then I got out my last piece of my position right there at $20.56. Okay, so here's actually, let me take this back. I'll show you guys the take profits. There you have it. There's my 4 take profits on RGC. There's the entry, take, stock halted, take again, stock halted, final take. All right. And there you guys have it. There's your take profits on RGC. Tim, welcome, brother. Welcome, Tim. Everyone, welcome Tim to the TTG family. That means we're down to 47 laptops, okay? 47 laptops for the next 47 people to use coupon code TTG121. All right, use coupon code TTG121. You'll get the free laptop, guys. You'll get the 42% discount. And of course, you have the money back guarantee. What do you guys have to lose? Invest in yourself, get a real education, learn the stuff I learned working at the fund. Stop searching through hours and hours of YouTube videos to try to figure this stuff out on your own. Join a community of traders that truly gives a crap whether you succeed or fail. All right, so there's RGC. That's the move. All right, that's the move. All right, so that technical analysis goes back to, like I said, that previous all-time high lined up with that halt price. We found support, gave you a really nice trade. On that RGC. Was a thing of beauty. All right, it was a thing of beauty. Okay, I'll talk real quick, briefly, guys, about a stock that I'm actually currently still in. I do own a little bit of SPRT today. I bought SPRT right there today. Okay, right there, I bought a little bit of SPRT. We were able to take profits off as this stock exploded up here and made new highs. And I'm still long some of this position. Okay, I'm essentially playing with house money on SPRT right now. I've taken about half of my position off the table. The entries on SPRT, to give you guys exact timestamps, 9:45 a.m. at 9:28. 9:28 was the entry. And then we took profits off at 9:76 and 10:36. So there's 9:76, there's 10:36. And we wanted to make sure we took profit off in front of this 10:50 level. Why? Because right there is your previous level of resistance. And that's why I took some profit off at that level. And then the stock failed and gave this big pullback. And I'm still sitting in some of this position. My stop loss is right here. Okay, right there's my stop loss. If I do get stopped out on the rest of this position, it's going to be it'll be like a break-even trade because I've already taken half my position off the table for profit. So again, I'm playing with house money on this, guys. I'm playing with house money on this. If I get a gap down on Monday, I will exit this trade. It kind of feels like we're going to get a gap down on Monday. But I'll tell you one thing. If we don't, if you come in on Monday and this stock is at like 950, 970, then I think you get a short squeeze and you can see this thing up at $12, $13. Okay. The stock is very heavily shorted. Okay. Today is a double top at this resistance level. It's going to pull a lot more short sellers in, and those short sellers are going to look for the gap down on Monday. If you do not get the gap down on Monday, then you have the possibility of that squeeze, which is why I'm still in half of my position. If I get stopped out of it, it'll be a break-even trade. If we get a gap up, I'm still in half my size, and we can look for that short squeeze. So there's a quick little update on that. Now let's talk about the SPY. Okay, because what we had happen today, guys, was a really strong push. a really strong push. If you guys have been following my channel here for a while, I've been talking about the SPY for the last 3 days. We've been spot on with the analysis. And yesterday I told you guys, if we came into the day today and we got a gap down, if we got a gap down today down to like 438, 437, I was going to buy put options today and I was going to try to ride the SPY down to 434, 433. However, when I woke up this morning, like 6:30, 7 o'clock, the SPY was at 438, 437. And I was like, ooh, baby. I'm like, that's a weak open. That's a really weak open. We're going to get ready. We're going to buy some put options at the open. And that was going to be my game plan. But then pre-market, before the stock market opened, one of the Fed members came out with very dovish comments insinuating that we may not be tapering right now. So the reason why the markets have really sold back over these last 3 days, a combination of a couple things. Fear of an economic slowdown because of the Delta variant on a global scale. Shutdowns in some of these supply chain companies like Taiwan, okay, where, vaccine rates are only like 3%. Where, China kind of closing down one of their ports and having some issues where that might cause some supply chain issues, which then puts pricing, puts a strain on pricing from companies, which adds to inflation. And then, of course, you had 2 different Fed members come out and say that they think that the Fed should taper now. Now, just a quick recap. I'm not going to go too far into it because I've talked about it at great length these last 3 days. The taper is the Federal Reserve scaling back the amount of assets that they purchase each month. Right now, the Fed purchases $120 billion worth of mortgage-backed securities and treasuries and other assets every single month. The Fed is going to soon start scaling that back. So instead of buying 120, maybe they buy 90 billion. Then maybe 60 billion, then 25 billion, until they get down to zero. Now, the markets did not like that idea. And you had a couple of Fed members come out over the last week and say they think we should taper now. That has added to the weakness in the market that caused that 3-day pullback. But then today, you had another Fed member, and there's a lot of them. Another Fed member came out and said some dovish comments that leads the market to believe that maybe we are not going to taper yet. That maybe, in fact, this Delta variant has slowed the economic recovery on a global scale to a point that the Federal Reserve feels we should wait a little bit longer until we start tapering. This is a funny scenario that we are in, and this brings the story back full circle. Full circle, because while the economy was completely shut down and came to a screeching halt, the stock market was going to new all-time highs on the back of stimulus from the Federal Reserve and Congress, mostly the Federal Reserve. Okay. And it got to a point where this is a liquidity-based rally. And people wanted the economy to recover, but not to recover too quickly, because the sooner the economy recovers, the sooner the Federal Reserve backs off their liquidity and all of their stimulus. And people think that without that, the markets probably go a little bit lower. So you're at a point now where the fact that the Delta variant has actually slowed the economic recovery, normally you would think, well, if the economic recovery slows down, that's a bad thing. The market should go down. And the exact opposite is happening, which again brings the story back full circle, because this is what happened last year when everything was shut down, but the markets were all-time highs. The markets actually like the fact that the Delta variant has slowed down this economic recovery to the point where the Federal Reserve may say, we're going to delay the taper. And the markets celebrated the fact that now the Fed might delay the taper. You have a Jackson Hole meeting coming up August 26th to the 28th, where Jerome Powell is going to be speaking, and people are going to be listening to see, does he give any insinuation that, yes, we're ready to taper, or no, we're not ready to taper. No, we're not ready to taper. You probably see the markets go to 448, 450 on the SPY. That's 4,500 on the S&P. Okay. You probably see that. Okay. You probably see that. But if he comes out with a surprise, if he comes out with a surprise taper, then the market will probably pull himself. Well, the markets will pull back in if he comes out with a surprise. Hey, we're ready to taper. Okay. All right. So there you guys have it. Now, where does this leave us now on the SPY? Okay. Where does this leave us? Let's go to a 15-minute chart. You have a new level, a new channel on the SPY. Okay. You have a new channel on the SPY. And that channel, folks, is 445 resistance. And now 441 support. 441 was previously support, right? It then became resistance. And now you can look for, on a pullback, you see, is 441 support again? And then you have your resistance up here at 445. So your new trading range on the SPY is 441 to 445. And we'll have to wait and see where we stand. If the SPY gets over 445, I think it is a no-brainer that we see new all-time highs. And then I would be completely flat going into the Jackson Hole meeting. There is absolutely no way you can tell what Jerome Powell is going to say. So I will be completely flat going into the Jackson Hole meeting, but you may be able to trade some volatility leading up to that meeting, especially if the overall consensus now is dovish and he's not ready to taper. If that's the overall consensus, the markets probably go to new all-time highs. I've been saying that for the last couple of days, right? So some comments today from a Fed member kind of insinuated that a little bit. Now we'll wait and see, what does Jerome Powell say? We'll see if any other Fed members come out with comments and statements over the weekend or maybe on Monday. And those comments and those statements will move markets as the market tries to get a feel for what is the majority stance from the Fed. Does the majority of the Fed believe we should taper, or does the majority of the Fed believe we should not? Right? Because they all have to vote. So the market's trying to digest that. They're trying to figure that out. It's trying to look for clues. And that's why the markets went higher today. Okay? So that's your new range. You draw those lines on your screen, guys. Keep them up. And we'll see what happens over the weekend. If we get any more comments from any Fed members, we'll see what happens on Monday. All right? And there you have it. Okay, so there's our little breakdown. There's our breakdown on the overall markets. There's our recap of the RGC trade. Congratulations, everyone that capitalized on some SPY option trades with us this week. Congrats if you caught that RGC trade. That was a beauty. What I'd like to do now, folks, I know it's Friday. I don't want to keep you too much longer. So what I'm going to do now, any of you that are interested in the TTG platform itself, I'm going to show you the platform. I'll show you exactly what you get access to when you join the team. But first, I'd like to know how many people are with us still that are not members of True Trading Group. So guys, just do me a favor, type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. We got Norman, we got Sifu Wang, we got Jason Atsuka, Patrick Brooks, Mike Huds, Gaming Obsession, Greg R, Rohit Dubey. I like it. I like it. Beautiful. All right, guys, listen up. So for all of you, Petrev, for all of you that are Genold, Georges, I like it, guys. Welcome, all of you. Welcome, all of you. What I would like to have happen here now, okay, is all of you that are typing TTG, remember, the 1 year membership to TTG, it's normally $2,212 for the year. But from now until midnight Pacific on Sunday, you can save 42%, brings the price of your membership all the way down to $1,272. And the next 47 people to use coupon code TGG121 will get themselves a brand new free laptop. It's our gift to you. We even do cover the shipping costs, and we do ship globally. It's going to be either a free Asus, Acer, Dell, or HP laptop. And you guys have to understand that we are the Netflix of trading communities, because you pay one price, you get access to everything. You don't have to pay all these different upsells to get access to courses and tools. They're all included with your membership. You get access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your membership. You're going to be getting access to Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. It's a live breaking up to the second news alert service. It gives you news as soon as it crosses the wire without delay. You can't be an active trader and rely on delayed news services like a Yahoo Finance. This will give you news as soon as it crosses the wire, so you get news in a timely manner, just like the pros on Wall Street, the hedge funds, the algorithms, the computers. You'll be able to get news as soon as it hits the wire, so you can act accordingly. You don't pay extra for this. This is free with your membership. It's all included. You're also going to get Quote Streams Full Book Level 2. That's going to show you all the market makers inside of Level 2. That comes with a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. Guys, please use the simulator if you are new. Most traders lose money when they first start. Prove you can make money in the simulator before you start risking your hard-earned cash. It's free. It's there for you to use. You're also going to get our trade idea scanner. That's going to show you stocks making new highs, new lows, stocks that have a surge in volume. It's broken down between small cap, mid cap, and large cap. So no matter what it is that you trade, we can make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Then you have TradingView's premium charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. Again, yours free. You don't have to pay extra for any of these things that I'm telling you. All these things we're showing you right now are included with your membership when you pay just $12.72 and get a free laptop with your membership. You just have to use coupon code TTG121. You're also going to get a minimum of 10 easy-to-follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders sporting well over an 80% win rate. We are fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website. All of our moderators are required to upload their trading activity from the day up to this trading journal, so you can follow along with literally every buy and every sell that all of our moderators are making, so you can track and see how you'd be performing if you were following all of the trade alerts. You're also going to get a small private study group. The small private study group is your chance to get individualized attention and ask questions, go over lessons and topics with the TTG mod that can really be the difference maker and help speeding up that learning curve. Then you have the courses. The courses are a simplified version of the stuff I learned working at the fund in New York. It's a 17-course curriculum. There's beginner and foundation courses. There's advanced courses. There's option courses, trader psychology, crypto, swing trading, you name it, guys. We've got it. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Aaron, welcome to the TTG family. Everyone give Aaron a big warm welcome. Aaron, the newest member of the TTG fam, 46 laptops left. Use coupon code TTG121. You'll get the money back guarantee, the 42% discount, and a brand new laptop, folks. Welcome, Aaron. Guys, in addition to the courses, there's also a video library that has well over 100 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we have conducted live with members covering a variety of trading topics. We record these workshops and we post them up into the video library. Some of those topics are like how to trade while working a full-time job, how to grow a small account, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger, just to name a few. Right? Just to name a few. Okay. Then of course you guys have access to our chat room as well, right? You have access to the chat room where the moderators, we share our screen with you. We're live on the microphone, calling out opportunities and calling out our trades. You guys can send us private messages and ask us questions. We are there for you. All of this is included when you pay just $12.72 for the entire year. There's no upsell. There's no additional payments for any of the things I just said to you. It is all included. But listen, because the price of our membership, it's being walked up every day by a couple of bucks until we get back to over $2,000, which is still crazy value. But at $12.72, you have to understand the value you're getting. It's insane. That Benzinga newsfeed on its own, Benzinga charges $1,400 a year for that newsfeed. It's included with your membership. You can pay literally just $12.72, get the Benzinga newsfeed and everything else I just showed you. Then on top of that, the level 2 from Quote Media is $990 a year, $990. The simulator is $300 a year, and TradingView's premium charting is $600 a year. So just those 4 tools would cost you $3,200 a year. You get all of them when you pay just $12.72 and join the TGD platform. You have to understand, guys, when you're joining True Trading Group, you're not paying $12.72 just to get someone's trade alerts, buy here, sell here. That's not what you are paying for. Sure, you can follow all of the moderators' trade alerts because we call them all out to you guys in real time, but you are gaining access to a platform that provides traders with access in one place to a professional education, the same education I received working at a fund, and also be able to use some of the top trading tools that are available to active traders today. That's True Trading Group. It's not just, let me get Mike's alerts. It's far more than that. Our goal is to disrupt this entire industry. In order to do that, we have to provide insane value and results, because results matter at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. Guys, it literally comes out to about $3.50 a day. That is less than a cup of coffee from Starbucks. Remember, you have that money back guarantee. Anyone that goes through all of my courses, passes the quizzes, and attends one private study group, if you commit to doing those 3 things, I'm telling you, if you still don't make back your membership fee at least once, I'll give you all your money back. The price it's going to cost you to join, if you do not make that back at least once, I'll give you a full refund. I'm not kidding. Everything I'm telling you is on the website. I stand behind my program and the education that we've created. I put my money where my mouth is. I don't just sit up here and tell you, follow me, follow me. I tell you, learn from us. And if you fail, I'll give you your money back, because I'm putting my money where my mouth is as a mentor, as an educator, as a trader. All you guys got to use coupon code TTG121. That's going to get you the 42% discount, the money back guarantee, and the next 46 people will get a brand new free laptop. We're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot, folks. I welcome, encourage, and invite you all to go read those reviews on Trustpilot. Okay, well over 1,300 people have taken the time out of their day to write us a review. Go read them. There is no better referral than one of your peers. Go read them. Go read them. Speaking of that membership fee, since that's the basis of the money back guarantee, right? If you don't make back the membership fee, I'll give you your money back. So let's talk about that for a second. Guys, my TTG members, if you are a member, just tell me how long it took you to make back your membership fee. If you are a member, tell me how long it took you to make back your membership fee. Hell yeah, Jenny. Jenny goes, TTG has no competition. TTG is in a league of its own. We are learning to trade everything. This isn't just an alert service. It's an education that you will use forever. It took Humble Pie 3 weeks. It took Marcos 1 week to make back his membership. Gustavo, congratulations. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Glenn Wilson, 1 full week green. Congratulations, Glenn Wilson. Glenn Wilson's never had 5 green days in a week. Just accomplished that today. Congratulations. Congratulations. Diane Fig made her membership fee back in 4 months and has made it back 3 times in just the last 2 months, has been a member for 6 months with a small account. Mike Coyle just renewed his membership and then already made back that renewal membership fee. Edgar started with $500 and he made back his membership fee in just 1 week. Paulie made it back in a couple of weeks. Lakeisha just joined True Trading Group on August 11th, is already up $727.78. It took David Knight just a couple hours on his first day to make back his membership fee. Ray Kane, 6 to 8 weeks. Took Jenny Wonder 6 trades. Jenny Wonder made back her membership fee several times over since joining. Laura, welcome. Everyone, welcome Laura. Laura, we have 45 laptops left now, gang. You just have to use the coupon code TTG121. All right, everyone, welcome Laura to the TTG fam. Guys, remember, there's a couple people I see that are on the checkout page right now. Make sure you enter TTG121 and then click apply code. That's how you get the 42% discount. It will not discount it automatically. You have to actually enter that code and click apply code. Remember, if you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you're getting one of those 45. If you do not see a laptop, that means we have completely sold out. All right. Remember, guys, coupon code TTG121. Get that 42% discount, a brand new laptop, and that money back guarantee. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Congratulations on another big week. Next week, let's keep that momentum going. I hope you guys all enjoy your weekend. I'll be back here Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, live, going over the stock market outlook. We'll talk about the futures market, where we think the market's going to go next week, and most importantly, how we plan on profiting from it. Set your reminders now. I'll see you guys Sunday night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Later, guys.